getting reacquainted prior to the tip. A pretty loose atmosphere out there. Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the Barclays Center. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our terrific 2K crew. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us. You look at the Bucks. They can secure their spot in the postseason with the victory here.
Well, for all the talk about them coming into this season, I'm not sure people expected them to be this good. So you'd have to place them, I think, among the favorites to make a run at the NBA championship.
Well, you're not taking any risk there, partner. I agree with you. I mean, that's a safe thing to say. They played angry this year, really beating up on people, playing with an edge. As long as they save some of that fire for the postseason, they're going to be a scary team to face.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks, presented by State Farm. Jennings out there with Harden. Then it's Mbamute. Then it's Dalembert. And it's Udo in at the 4. And for the Nets, Gerald Wallace, Chris Humphries, and Brook Lopez filling out their front line. Darren Williams out there with Johnson. Now Wallace. Following the miss by Brandon Jennings from deep. Can't sink it off the spin to the middle. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And, you know, when you shoot and score like they did in that one, Kevin, it covers up a lot of mistakes that you make in other areas.
And early on, Steve, they got hot as a team, and it pretty much lasted the duration of the game.
Shot clock at 6.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Nice defense from Wallace. And Williams, here we go. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Williams.
Another trip to the line, and he's right on the mark. He's not a guy you want to get in the habit of putting on the strike.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Tipped away. It's taken away by Wallace. Johnson against Mbamute. Williams kicks to Johnson. Backs down over Mbamute. Johnson, good. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
He exposed a flaw in the defense. No way they're supposed to be giving him that shot.
The pass to Dalembert. Lopez is there. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Joe Johnson on the win. Back to Williams. He's guarded by Jennings. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Humphries.
Step aside, step aside. We got the big fella coming through.
That is a powerful brand of basketball right there.
Man, an amazing putback. You just love the effort from this guy.
Harden's shot is good. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Oklahoma City.
And I thought their preferred weapon in that game was the three-point shot. Mark, they really used it well.
Steve, it looked like that was the plan coming into the game, and obviously it was the right one and well executed.
tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Bucks trail by 7. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Scott Skiles for just a moment. One of their harder tasks in this game will be finding a way to slow down the explosive scorer, Joe Johnson. He said there isn't any one answer, as Johnson can and will play so many different roles in an offense throughout the course of the game. He said he can initiate plays as well as finish plays. We'll just have to make sure we don't lose track of them. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Outside Williams. Launches it. Scooped up. Kicks it out to Johnson. They shoot again. And Dallenberg pulls it down.
Typically, he's pretty dependable on those open jump shots.
The drive by Jennings. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Harden, and the layup falls. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Wallace dishes to Lopez. Ring shot on the way. Wallace's shot is good. Bucks trail by 5. Jennings kicks to Mbamute. Kicks it to Harden. He kicks to Jennings. And there's the rejection.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Here's Williams. Stolen by Harden. To the paint. Udo kicks to Jennings. Over Johnson. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist from Udo.
Gets that to go, but it's been a bumpy ride so far. Just 1 of 5 for him overall.
Williams passes to Humphries. On the wing, Wallace. Over Mbamute. And again, Gerald Wallace. Wallace has got his 2nd basket.
Offensively, he's been really effective so far, making his shots count. No wasted motion.
Mbamute, Wallace covering. Mbamute dishes to Udo. That is good.
Well, and you can't let them get deep position.
Yeah, you got to do your work early here, Steve, and you got to be physical with it.
Now here's Williams. He had 34 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
Harden kicks to Jennings. He feeds it to Mbamute. It's back to Jennings. Takes a 3. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
And here is Williams. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's Lopez. The shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Harden. Udo, the pass to Jennings. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So both teams changing it up here. Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Deron Williams, 4th.
Yeah, he's been making his mark in a big way since the break. I mean, scoring the ball really well.
The Nets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left 1 or 2 guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Bucks trail. Harden kicks to Clark. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Bucks trail by 4. There's the dish to Gooden. Harden outside. Bucks passing it around. Shot by Gooden is no good. Nets shooting 47% here so far. It's Williams with the drive. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Wallace. Outside, Williams. Johnson outside for 3. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Here's the screen. Here's Clark. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Clark's got his first bucket of the night. Johnson dishes to Williams. Pass to Thomas. He dishes it to Johnson. Over Harden. The 10-footer finds the target. And the Nets lead by 4. The Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. He passes to Gooden. Darren Williams grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Johnson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Johnson is not the same player he was a few years ago in terms of explosiveness, but he's still very crafty, knows how to create his own shot by using that size and strength, and he can get to that mid-range area against virtually any defender in the league.
And one of the things with Joe is that he never seems to get thrown off his game once he gets it going. I mean, when he's flowing, it's hard to slow him down. He's a guy who can really score points in bunches.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Henson checked in for Tobias Harris. Barbosa comes in for Mbamute. And it's Jennings in for James Harden.
Total domination on the glass by them so far.
Well, the anticipation has been outstanding, exquisite. I mean, it seems like they've got an extra sense as to know where the ball is coming off.
Now here is Barbosa. Aaron Davis unable to get his shot to go. Barbosa with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Got past him with the quick drop step.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Now here is Davis. Not a lot of room. Johnson. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Davis. Here's Green. The second chance bucket is good. And the Nets lead by 6.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
There's a screen. Here's Clark. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Clark's got his second bucket of the night.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Now here's Brooks. He had 10 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Over Jennings. Dishes it to Green. It's Brooks on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Here's Clark. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, no question. You look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
Gets it to go. Clark's got 6.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Here's Davis, leading by 5. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side Davis. Green shoots the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Outside Jennings. Henson. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Well, they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Udo, the pass to Clark. Fades back. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. Here's Brooks. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Outside, Davis. He tries for three. No good on that last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets. They're up by one. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Tune in next Sunday night. LeBron James.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all five guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at point guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Dallenberg. Then it's Mbamute, and it's Barbosa in at the shooting guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 28 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just a dominant performance from him, and he reminds you why he's so highly regarded in this league, Kevin.
And Doris, much appreciated. Guys, maybe another excellent night for him here.
I think so, Kevin. At least we know he wants to have that same sort of game plan. He's definitely got some nice momentum riding into tonight.
I think it's easy as a player to continue that momentum when you come off such a fantastic game like the last one. It's easy to just keep it rolling. That rim looks really big out there.
Barbosa's shot is off.
You know, they've really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, rebounding can play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a big advantage for them here, and they've certainly needed it.
Clark kicks to Dallenberg. Feeds to Clark. Over Williams. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 10.
We've seen some great shooting from him today. They've got to lean on him a little bit more.
There's the feed to Brooks. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard for a moment. And the point guards that have been cashing in on all their opportunities at the free throw line since the All-Star break. Look at Cool Hands, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And he's been a model of consistency at the free throw line. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
Steve, you take a look at him when he's up there. I mean, he's a cool customer, a real cool dude. His stroke never changes. Doesn't matter if it's the first quarter or the game is on the line in the fourth.
Here's Adams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
So for the Nets, Brook Lopez is checked in for Thomas. Humphries comes in for Marshawn Brooks. And it's Johnson in for Baron Davis. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Drew Gooden is checked in for Dallenberg. Henson comes in for Tobias Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Mbamute. And it's Jennings in for Cool Hands. Pushes up. The shot's good from Henson. And the Bucks lead by one. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. And the pass to Johnson over Barbosa. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Williams. 8 points for Johnson. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Harden dishes to Henson. Back to Harden. The Bucks working the ball around. Henson the pass to Jennings. Over Williams. Jennings can't get it to go.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jennings kicks to Harden. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Humphries hammers it home.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Harden kicks to Barbosa. Back to Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got 11 points. Nets leading by 3. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Johnson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Henson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
And here's Harden for 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Williams with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Off the screen, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Brook Lopez. He's been something special in the second half of the season, that's for sure. Some serious stats right here. 6th in blocks, 18th in shooting percentage, and he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
You know, Steve, he's doing what very few players in the league are really capable of, and that's impacting games through his low-post defensive presence. And he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Williams. The Bucks trail. Kicks to Clark. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Udo. Gooden. Evans with the steal. Williams kicks to Brooks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
He feeds it to Harden. This one for 3. No luck. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And, you know, for the Pacers, that's a game that they would really like to win.
Passes it to Clark. Here's the screen. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Here's Williams. And that is good. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
Harden kicks to Clark. Now the dish to Gooden. Over Evans. And that one's good by Gooden.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done.
Here's Brooks. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Vukrinic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. And, of course, there's the Nets, sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark, no doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nets leading by 4. Williams dishes to Davis. Back to Williams. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Clark. He's got 10. He dishes it to Udo. Evans is there. A jump hook gets it to go. Udo's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Here's Evans, and again it's the Nets missing. The Bucks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Back to Barbosa. Pass to Clark. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Evans grabs the board. The Nets with the lead. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. That one is off. For Thomas, he's checked in for Reggie Evans. And the Bucks making a change here. Second free throw, no good. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Clark, the pass to Harris. Dishes to Clark. Feeds to D'Alembert. He passes to Clark. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Nets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Davis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
That evens the score. And there's the feed to Williams. That's in there. Davis with the assist. That's 12 points for Karen Williams.
Kevin, nice high percentage look right there.
The Nets making a switch here. And Udrich kicks to Clark. Out to Harris. The pass to Clark. He kicks it to D'Alembert. Kicks to Clark. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. We'll look at Mbamute, who does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position, but where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. These guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Here's Clark. No good. The Nets go the other way with it.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Davis kicks to Johnson. D'Alembert grabs the board. D'Alembert's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Udrich dishes to Clark. That's good. It's Udrich with the assist that time. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, and I think it goes without saying, guys, but his strength and body control scoring in close, that's what makes him special. You can see it with the shooting percentages inside. I mean, he's a tremendous finisher.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
And Udrich kicks to Clark. D'Alembert with a screen on Johnson. Here's Clark. Can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. To the middle. Green passes to Johnson. Thomas. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the three ball.
Yeah, they started out pretty slow from downtown, so I think this is the right adjustment. Try to get the ball inside, go to something new.
He took good advantage of that screen. Clark's got 14 points. Outside, Davis. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Udrih dishes to Clark. He feeds it to Udrih. Over Davis. Udrih can't hit. Nets leading by 6. Here's Green. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Thomas, that's good.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
Here's D'Alembert. Rebounded by the Nets. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Clark kicks to Harris. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Pass to Johnson. Top of the key jumper, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Net.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
So good to have you along on 2K Sports as the season nears its end. Let's check out what's going on.
The Statue of Liberty lighting up the harbor.
Well, Williams has been great. 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Johnson, Wallace, and Humphries are the 2, 3, and 4 in order. Brooke Lopez is out there with Darren Williams. That's the group for Avery Johnson getting going here in the second half.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Gets it to go.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Jennings drives in. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams against Jennings. Williams kicks to Johnson. Back to Williams. The dish to Humphries. He dishes it to Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Jennings passes to Mbamute. Pass to Harden. Outside Jennings. Lets the 3 fly. And it's good. Jennings has got 5 now.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Back to Wallace. Rebound, Milwaukee. Udo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. This is to Jennings. Working on Williams. Jennings dishes to Harden. Kicks it out to Jennings. Over Williams. Jennings can't get it to go.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
And Williams, here we go. Lopez. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. Harden kicks to Mbamute. Back to Harden. The 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson left side. Johnson left side. Back to Williams. The tray. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Feeds it to Jennings. Great D that time from Johnson.
They're really hurting with his performance here. He just hasn't played up to his standards so far.
Now Williams. He's got 16. The feed to Lopez. Johnson off the pick from Lopez. And there's Gerald Wallace on the assist by Johnson. And 11 points for Wallace.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done.
Mbamute with it. Guarded now by Gerald Wallace. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by the Nets. Wallace with the ball. 11 points in the game. He passes it to Lopez. The pass to Humphries. Kicks it to Williams. 6 to shoot. And it's Williams again missing. Bucks trail by 11. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. You got to love it.
Into Brook Lopez. Takes it right up. Up and in on the layup. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
Marshawn Brooks is checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also changing it up. Drew Gooden is checked in for Dallenberg. And Cool Hand subbed in for James Harden. Bucks trail by 12. Jennings passes to Clark. Over Brooks. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 16 points. Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Williams dishes to Humphries. He kicks to Johnson. Off the screen. Lifts up. And the rejection by Udo. Here's the break. Inside. Here is Mbamute. The shot is off. Good D by Williams. Nets leading by 10. Clark grabs the rebound inside.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
He feeds it to Jennings. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Jennings has got 6 in the quarter.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Jennings against Williams. Passes it to Johnson. Back to Williams. shoots over Jennings, and it's Williams again missing. Bucks trail by 7. Clark gets to Jennings. Fade away. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
Here's Williams. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The dish to Jennings. Gooden. He dishes it to Clark. Dishes it to Udo. Second chance shot. He lays it in with a soft touch. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
And here is Williams. 16 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the drought. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Brooklyn making some changes. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Lopez. Wallace comes in for Chris Humphries. And it's Davis in for Darren Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. D'Alembert comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Barbosa in for Udo. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Clark. He's got 16. Outside Jennings to tie. And Bahamute the pass to Clark. Barbosa kicks to Clark. Another shot, and that one's good. They've now scored 6 unanswered.
A beautiful finesse move right there. I mean, you've got to love that finger roll finish.
Davis kicks to Johnson. Back to Davis. Goes up with a stripe. Green for 2 points. Bucks trail by 3. They set the pick. Jennings kicks to Mbamute. Feeds it to Clark. Screen by D'Alembert. Clark dishes to D'Alembert. He used that pick to get in close.
And did you see the pick there? It got him wide open all the way to the rim.
Now here is Davis. Brooks outside. The feed to Wallace. He's guarded by Mbamute. Shoots it, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
We've seen Gerald Wallace getting it done. He's got 11 points, and he's contributed a steal to their cause at the defensive end.
Yeah, that's another area where he's done his share of work today. He's not ignoring his defensive responsibilities.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them this season, shooting about 78%.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Baron Davis. Udo's checked in for the Bucks. Harden comes in for Cool Hands. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Bucks trail by 3. Now Harden. He passes to Mbamute. It's taken away by Wallace. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
The first one falls.
Yet to miss a free throw here in the second half, guys.
And you love that efficiency from the foul line, Steve. Really can help you maintain a lead and win a game.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Joe Johnson. And he makes both free throws. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Jennings. Leads him in there. Udo, the pass to Jennings. Bucks passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. Shot is off. Nice defense from Wallace. Nets leading by 5. And Williams, here we go. Back to Brooks. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Brooks has got 9.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Shoots off the step back. Jennings can't get it to go. Burnett shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3.
I like that foul. You don't want to give up an easy 2 in transition.
No, you don't want to give up a layup. Make him earn them from the stripe, and maybe you get a break and he makes only one of the free throws or misses them both.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Leno Udrich, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Williams. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The offensive rebound. Shot's good from Mbamute.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Williams kicks to Brooks. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside Williams. Jennings with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Mbamute. It's hauled in by Williams. Nets leading by 7. Brooks dishes to Lopez. Out to Wallace. There's the pass to Brooks. Williams inside. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And Udrich kicks to Harden. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. 22 points for James Harden.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
Kicks it out to Johnson. He kicks it to Lopez. Tries yet again. Milwaukee with the rebound. Udo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Jennings. Back to Harden. The 3 is launched. Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Udrich. Passes to Harden. The dish now to Jennings. 3-pointer. There's the bucket. Good. Jennings has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Williams. That's good. And the Nets lead by 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Nets up 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Coming up this Friday, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Live from Philadelphia, Hoops Action.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Doris book. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Nets that garners the uncontainable game today. It was an extremely stingy defense in the second period that got them this lead. Coach has to be pleased with their effort and wants to see more of it to close the game.
Doris, thanks, and I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point, don't you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Everything came together for them all at once, and their shots started dropping one after another at one end, and then at the other end, they went into lockdown mode defensively.
Yeah, it was truly a good stretch for them, Steve. All they needed were a few things to kind of click into place, and then they were rolling on all cylinders.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at shooting guard. Gallenberg's out there with Udo. Then there's Jennings, and it's Harden in at the small forward. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Jennings. Clark, the pass to Harden. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 25 points.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
And Williams, here we go. Shoots over Jennings. It's good on the putback.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. Again.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Johnson. And another three for Milwaukee.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
He dishes it to Humphries. Udo's there. Here's Lopez. Jams it straight down.
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And he can be virtually unstoppable in the low post at times, Steve. I mean, he has no shortage of moves that he can use. They're all effective. This guy really knows what he's doing down low.
In transition, here come the Nets. Johnson. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Clark. Outside Jennings. Harden to tie it up. Rebounded by the Nets. Humphries has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams kicks to Wallace. Here's Humphries. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what Humphries been doing. 8 rebounds and also a block shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Nets making a change here. Brooks checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. And Mbaamute's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Clark. Brooks covering. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. That's good.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Lopez sets a screen for Williams. Brooks gets the screen from Humphries. Picked by Humphries. Here's Lopez, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Clark, the pass to Dallenberg. Here is Mbaamute. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
From deep, Johnson. Lopez kicks to Brooks. And the basket good.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 6. Harden kicks to Jennings. Back to Harden. The 3. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots. That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Back to Wallace. On the wing, Brooks. The second chance effort gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 5. The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Harden kicks to Jennings. Dishes it to Clark. Over Brooks. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know he can run hot or cold, but I like the way he's playing today.
Nets leading by 3. Williams with the ball. Right side, Williams. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. Bucks trail by 6. Jennings dishes to Clark. They set the screen with the lead pass. Feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Great action. Back-to-back three-pointers at either end.
Sort of an anything you can do, I can do better situation going on right here, guys.
The Nets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Williams kicks to Brooks. Over Harden, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
I think he set in the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Jennings with the ball. Williams picks him up. Off the drop step, and another basket for Milwaukee.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's had.
Lopez, a screen on Jennings. There's the triple. Out to Wallace. Takes the 3, and the shot is good. Wallace has got 10 points in just the second half.
He may not be their top three-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
There's the pick. Here's Clark. Now the feed to Udo. Over Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets leading by 8. Johnson right side. Second shot opportunity. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside.
Well, I like that sandpaper-type grit going after those loose rebounds on the offensive end. That's glass eating, folks.
They have a good amount of second-chance points to show for it, guys. Always a nice bonus.
From deep, Harden. That is good. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's lighting it up from long range this half, really taking advantage of the defense.
The Nets shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Outside Williams. Johnson kicks to Williams. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Yeah, no question for the Thunder. That's a game they'd really like to have.
Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for cool hands. Here's Harden. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Darren Williams. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Jennings. Makes the lead pass. Udo. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Joe Johnson on the wing. Over Harden. And the Nets miss again.
Man, I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Well, he's getting it warmed up now after that cold first half.
Johnson outside. He passes to Lopez. Gallenberg's there. Pulls up. Here's Humphries. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 8.
You know, not everything's falling for them, but they're definitely capitalizing on their second efforts.
Well, you know you're going to miss shots in this game, so you've got to attack the boards and continue to get yourself second chance opportunities. That's exactly what they're doing.
Udo gets the bucket.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. He'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Johnson kicks to Wallace. Williams, he's guarded by Jennings. Williams attacking. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside Jennings. Jennings off a pick from Dallenberg. Jennings passes to Dallenberg. Lopez with the steal. Johnson dishes to Wallace. The Nets working the ball around now. Williams kicks to Johnson. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Williams against Jennings. Williams passes to Wallace. And he slams that one down.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out.
And Ba'amute dishes to Dallenberg. Down low, here's Harden. That's good. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
A minute 42 left in the game. Johnson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Johnson kicks to Williams. Shoots over Jennings. Shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot. Sweet finish there, showing you some major strength and the ability to sky.
I rode that elevator right to the top floor.
Explosive hops. I'll tell you what, he can really catch you off guard.
Timeout called the Nets. They're up by 4. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. You said it, Clark. They haven't really played competitively enough to stay in this game, yet they've been out-rebounded throughout.
No, they haven't completely out-hustled them under the boards today, and that's a concern. I mean, rebounding, as we've talked about many times, Kevin, is about effort and attitude, and we just haven't seen it here.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Williams backs in. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Williams has got 24.
He's been noticeably AWOL here in the fourth. Absent. Only one make on 5 chances.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 6. 1:15 left in the fourth. .1:15 left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. It's back to Jennings. And stolen by Darren Williams. The rebound by Harden. Buck shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. And Bahamute, the pass to Harden. Kicks to Jennings. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Samuel D'Alembert picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for your Nets, Joe Johnson. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good D by Lopez. Nets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Outside Williams. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve.
Shot was falling all game long, but the team wasn't able to ride that to the win. What do you think happened out there?
It's tough, man. We just didn't get it done. I was feeling pretty good for the most part, but they outplayed us fair and square. I got to sit down and look at the tape because it's especially tough when you feel like you did okay and it still wasn't enough. You feel me? It's not always your night, you know? I think if I can keep making plays like that, though, we'll be in a position to win more often than not. But tonight, it just didn't happen.